Salut, c'est Mister Yoshi 1976, je vous souhaite une bonne année. Bienvenue pour l'émission Parole de Geek où le principal de l'actualité du jeu vidéo est à l'honneur pour quelques minutes. Le géant du jeu vidéo sur PC, Steam, a fait appel au constructeur XE3 Corporation pour le développement de la Steambox nommée sous le nom de code Piston. Cette console ou box ou mini PC tournera sous Linux et non sous Windows 8. Les caractéristiques de la machine seraient les suivants. Un CPU x86 type 4 cœurs cadencé à 3,2 GHz. Un GPU AMD Radeon HD 7660G à 384 unités de calcul. 8 Go de RAM, 1 TB de stockage, un port Ethernet, une entrée et une sortie audio mini jack 3,5 mm, une sortie audio optique SPDIF, 4 ports USB 3.0, 4 ports USB 2.0, 4 ports eSATA, un port display HDMI, 2 ports mini display. Son prix avoisinerait plus de 900$. Nous en saurons plus en juin lors de l'E3 de Los Angeles.
Form really needs to follow function. In order to build something great, you have to understand the problem. I started designing some and writing down the flaws in computers. They were too big, they were too heavy, they weren't upgradable the way it needed to be upgradable because you couldn't alter the motherboard. Really, when things are designed properly, lots of other things kind of fall in line. The best way to put the 5A modular computer in context is it's 400 million transistors and 40 square inches that runs at 20 watts.
Built-in obsolescence is how computers are built today. When you put certain components or certain logic down on a motherboard, that motherboard can't be changed.
This concept of built-in obsolescence is a real problem. It fills our landfills. It uses more natural resources. At the end of the day, it's more expensive.
If you took a hacksaw and you cut up a standard motherboard into 3 ideal pieces, that's basically what a modular motherboard is. And what that allows you to do is kind of think of it as Legos. You can mix and match or change pieces of the motherboard for a particular application. So one day you might have it in a kiosk and it has special inputs and outputs for that kiosk. And the next day you might decide, well, I want to move that computer into a different application. So they would put in an I/O card or a piece of that motherboard that is designed specifically to work in that environment. The trend in technology is not to have a smaller computer. The trend in technology is to have a more powerful computer in a smaller space. And so we have done that to the extreme. We've taken dual-core 64-bit processors and stuffed them into 40 square inches. It's never been done before, and so we had to invent all sorts of technologies. There's actually 6 international patents in 120 countries around the world that protect the different individual pieces that are patentable in the product.
We extend the life of the computer by allowing it to change, by allowing it to be modified and adapt to the changing technologies. So you're going to keep these computers for 5, 7, maybe even 10 years.
This is the X83 modular computer. It's a 64-bit x86-based machine. It's now being used by organizations and people all over the world.
There's these tiny little cubes. It's a complete computer.
Smaller than a Mac
really
Mini.
tiny, and wait till you see what you can do with them.
Company called XI3 Corporation. And I've been excited about this since I got the press release before CES.
Modular computing is here.
People love the product. It's sleek, it's sexy, it's small, it's lightweight, it's power efficient. Most computers run at 200 or 300 watts. This runs at 20 watts. The product is load bearing at thousands of pounds. We actually have driven trucks over top of it. And when you design a universal computing engine, you really need to design it so it can go anywhere or do anything.
When people first see the product, they really have a hard time believing that that's a fully functional desktop computer that fits in that small of a space. A lot of people think that they're speakers, that they're thin clients, that they're some type of USB hub. It's a fully functional desktop computer that will do pretty much anything you need it to do.
When I built the first box, which was the 5A, it was really designed to be the middle of the road. And there were two things as part of a product lineup that we didn't touch, which was opening price point and bleeding edge technology.
Today, we're happy to announce two new members of the Xi3 family. The first is an entry-level modular computer. We call it the 3A. This product will start at a price point at under $500. It's designed for basic computing. The second new member of the Xi3 family is the Xi3 modular computer 7A. This is a device designed for power users and gaming, and it will be competitively priced as well.
We've taken the energy consumption of the existing 5A modular computer and further reduced it, so the new 3A modular computer is even more energy efficient without sacrificing performance, as well as get it down to a price point that is really affordable and can be picked up by anyone. So the 7A, it's going to be our real high performance, high demand computing engine. Think of the 7A modular computer as a 1200 horsepower engine that gets 60 miles to the gallon. We can run all the latest and greatest PC games on it. It really is designed to be the workhorse machine of the modular computer family.
Today we're announcing both the entry-level price or opening price point product 3A and the high-performance product, the 7A, as well as our 5A product, our current product. So we're really announcing to the world that yes, modular computing is here to stay, and we can do really high-performance computers as well as meet a phenomenal price point.
La société Nvidia a présenté lors du CES 2013 son prototype, le Project Child, une console portable qui peut être raccordée à une télévision via l'HDMI. Cette console portable tournera sous Android. Elle logera le Tegra 4 composé de 4 cœurs de type Cortex A15 et d'un CPU à 72 unités de calcul. Elle sera équipée d'un écran tactile de 5 pouces avec une résolution de 720p, d'un lecteur de carte SD, d'une prise micro USB, d'une prise jack et de 2 haut-parleurs pour le son. Cette console serait disponible à partir du mois d'avril de cette année, que ce soit aux USA, au Canada et même en Europe. Aucun prix n'a été communiqué. Le rendez-vous est donc pris au second trimestre. Encore une nouvelle console sous Android 4.1, totalement financée cette fois-ci sur Quickstarter. La GameStick, c'est son nom. Développée par Playjam pour $100 000. Du côté du design, cette machine ressemble fortement à une clé USB, mais elle se connecte via le port HDMI. Une manette sans fil accompagne celle-ci. Un petit compartiment incrusté à la manette permettra de ranger la GameStick. Au cœur de cette console, on y trouve un processeur AM logique 8726MX, 1 Go de RAM et 8 Go de mémoire interne. Elle sera vendue pour $79 à partir du mois d'avril et disposera du Wi-Fi et du Bluetooth.
So we were really frustrated by the TV gaming space. It was really clunky. It was big consoles, big controllers, wires everywhere, and the ecosystems were completely closed. So we wanted to blow that apart with a really beautiful product, something really simple, really elegant, on a completely open operating environment. We call it GameStick. We set out with GameStick to create a really beautiful big screen games console. In building that product, there were some really fundamental engineering challenges. We wanted to go from a product this size to a product this size. GameStick is a 2-inch games console running Android. For the first time ever, it puts big screen gaming directly in your pocket. It's packed with power and memory to run the very richest games available today. No wires, no boxes, no fuss. So in creating a great games console, you've got to create a great game controller, and we've focused tirelessly on making this product as beautiful to use as possible. Looked at trying to integrate the stick into the controller so that you ended up with a really easy to hold, beautiful, portable device that you could take anywhere you wanted to go. Everything we do at Playjam is about TV. We love TV. Our entire mission here is about trying to make games on TV the best experience that we can. You've got a really open, vibrant platform on mobile, and you've got a closed network on console. And Playjam simply is trying to break that ecosystem and bring fantastic games to TV.
My name is Charles Wong. I'm the co-founder of Green Throttle Games. Before that, I was the co-creator of Guitar Hero. Well, I think the GameStick is a good idea because it brings down the cost of playing games on a television. So not every game should be played on a $400 or $500 console. I think there are a lot of great games that people can play on their television that don't require all of that, and I think the GameStick is a perfect product for bringing that type of game to the mass market.
The thing I always think about with the GameStick is not only its affordability, but its accessibility. That's the area that I think game developers and also the consumer and the player will get the most excited about. The type of games that you can play using the GameStick will be very, very accessible, very intuitive, very friendly, and a lot of fun very, very quickly.
We're really excited to be working with over 250 developers who like the idea of getting their games on TV but don't necessarily have the resources or the opportunity to go via the direct console route. We see a huge opportunity to provide a direct self-publishing route to TV via an affordable, highly portable, dedicated gaming device which will, we hope, inspire a lot of creative thinking around the big screen.
For the first time, you can create and own your original intellectual property, you can bring that to market, and actually now we're really starting to see the emergence of connected TV as a really viable platform, really being able to access the television through more accessible, more affordable devices, and that's something that from a development perspective I find very, very exciting.
We've come a long way with this product, and it's been a real labour of love, but we're really proud of what we've created that we think can be truly disruptive for the games industry. To get it to the next stage requires support. Kickstarter is the most vibrant funding platform on the planet today, and we're absolutely delighted to be within that network, and we really hope that we'll find the support we need to take this product to the next level.
Et on continue avec le Sphère, une autre console fonctionnant sous Android 4.1. Cette Sphère sera équipée d'un microprocesseur Tegra 3 de Nvidia, 2 Go de RAM, 16 Go de mémoire vive, du Wi-Fi, de l'Ethernet, de 2 ports USB et d'un gamepad venu d'une autre planète, car celui-ci, ressemblant à une tablette tactile, pourrait être équipé de silicone, faisant office de boutons et de croix directionnelles, ce qui permettra au joueur une liberté totale pour sa propre configuration. Mais pour l'instant, cela ne reste qu'un prototype, car il manque beaucoup d'argent pour lancer le projet.
Video gaming has changed drastically over the last couple of years. Mobile apps have transformed the electronic gaming ecosystem. Thousands of titles are currently available literally at your fingertips at a very low cost or even free, with a remarkable video and sound quality. It's no longer necessary to spend large amounts of money on individual games in order to have a complete gaming experience. However, when talking to friends and relatives, many of them have pointed out the same thing. Why can't I play these great games on my large screen TV? We want to offer people the possibility of using their favorite games on their 32, 40, or 50-inch screen TV. And most importantly, we want them to do it with the highest possible quality. In order to do so, we've set out to develop a video game console for which we already have a working prototype based on Android with the highest technical specs. We have called it eSphere. It will come with at least an Nvidia Tegra 3 quad-core processor and 2 GB of RAM, which have given us, during our test, fantastic performance on all the games we've tried. eSphere will also have 60 GB internal flash storage, 2 USB ports, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and an HDMI connection for support of up to 1080p high definition. We want you to be able to enjoy the full Android gaming experience. That's why with eSphere, people will have access from the very first moment to Google Play, the world's largest Android app store with over 500,000 titles. eSphere will let you, for example, play the latest AAA games, stream and watch movies, listen to your favorite music, surf the web, use a word processor, or run other sophisticated apps which will allow you, for example, to use eSphere as a surveillance camera hub or turn on or off certain devices in your home via Wi-Fi. eSphere will also let you do video conferencing on your large screen TV simply by connecting a webcam to your console. But, of course, console success depends greatly on its controller. Mobile gaming revolves largely around the touchscreen functionalities, and people have grown accustomed to playing their favorite games that way. We didn't want to lose that when designing eSphere. That's why our console will have a sophisticated and elegant multi-touch controller with integrated accelerometer, which we have called the Touch and Play Gamepad. With this controller, people will be able to keep the mobile gaming controller experience without losing its feel or responsiveness in its leap to the big screen. Its accurate mapping system will let you know at all times where you are on the screen without having to look down at your controller. However, for romantics who demand physical button controls, eSphere will include a set of detachable silicone buttons and directional pads which can easily be attached to the Touch and Play controller and adapted to whatever game you are playing. We also believe that the eSphere user experience shouldn't finish when you switch off your device. That's why we designed a machine that's so visually attractive, it won't stick out like a sore thumb next to your TV. eSphere therefore will be more than just a simple entertainment console. It'll be a decorative element for your home. eSphere will be available in a wide variety of colors, but its style and elegance doesn't end there. A series of decorative accessories will also be available, from external flash drives to flower vases. They will be the ideal complement to the eSphere console, and, as a whole, will integrate itself elegantly and tidily into your bedroom, living room, or office. We've also designed additional sets of Collector Editions eSphere Deluxe consoles in different colors. All the Deluxe consoles will come engraved with authentic Swarovski crystals. Our goal was to design the most complete Android-based gaming console. Strong performance with brilliant graphics, fully compatible with Google Play, the innovative Touch and Play game controller, and extremely elegant and attractive. And quite frankly, I think we've achieved that. So, we've got our product design, we've got a working prototype. Now it's time to produce eSphere, to make it happen, so people can start using it as soon as possible. We believe crowdfunding is the ideal way to seek funding for our project, because those who choose to back us believe in the product as much as we do. We're a team of young professionals with experience in the video game and mobile app business, and with all that eSphere has to offer users, all we need now is their support through crowdfunding in order to make our dream a reality.
Proposant une bibliothèque de plus de 10 000 titres vendus à plus de 1,5 milliard de galettes, 12 années d'existence avec 150 millions d'exemplaires vendus dans le monde, la PlayStation 2 prend sa retraite en ce début d'année. Merci à cette console de salon d'avoir existé. La société française Stardust Interactive, studio de développement de jeux vidéo indépendants sur iOS, PC, Android et Mac, actif depuis fin août 2011, nous propose pour ce premier semestre 2013 3 jeux, dont Well Balanced, un jeu de réflexion, Nanosec, qui est l'adaptation du jeu de cartes réel du même nom, et Bouncing Journey, un jeu d'aventure plateforme, le tout développé sur le moteur de jeu vidéo Unity. Un reportage sera bientôt disponible dans l'émission Talk to Me. Je vous invite à venir découvrir 6K, un passionné de jeux vidéo depuis l'âge de 6 ans. Il nous propose 2 chaînes YouTube. Vous pourrez retrouver des tests, des previews, des unboxings, ainsi que des reportages sur du rétro et des nouvelles générations. Vous le retrouvez également sur sa page Dailymotion, sur Twitter et sur sa page Facebook. Il fait également des lives sur Twitch, sur le compte 6K TV. Je mettrai tous les liens de 6K dans la description de cette vidéo.
Bonjour tout le monde, c'est 6K, bienvenue sur la chaîne de Mr Yoshi 1976 pour l'émission Parole de Geek.
Et pour finir, je vous remercie d'avoir regardé l'émission Parole de Geek, c'était Mr Yoshi 1976. Je vous dis à très bientôt. Et nous allons découvrir un jeu qui est déjà dans les bacs, j'ai nommé New Super Mario Bros. U sur Wii U. Regardez avec moi la bande-annonce.
Oh yeah, Mario time!